Так, привет всем. Опять у меня были чудеса с видеопотоком, но теперь вроде устаканилось. Итак, мы продолжаем приключения B2. Красивого, элегантного, смертоносного терминатора в женском обличии. Итак, что у нас произошло? B2 притащила сюда братство стали и пришлепнула Келлога. Время 11:23. Детское, можно сказать. Так, собираем у него хлам. Хлам в продажу не идет. Хлам в продажу не идет. Помощь в продажу не идет. Боеприпасы в продажу идут, но не все. Только вот эти. Эти боеприпасы бесполезны. Причина проста. Либо недостаточная убойность, либо высокий расход, либо скорострельность оружия слишком мала. Такие боеприпасы малопригодны, либо очень тяжелая пушка. Так, что еще выложим? Есть какие-нибудь вещи, которые коллекционные? Пистолет Келлога надо выложить. О, какая мерзейшая штука. Очень мерзкая. Так, выложим пистолет Келлога. Костюм Келлога. Остальное определенно на продажу.
Hey, just let me know. Wait there.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Так, поэтому оставайся здесь. Тебе заходить за нами, пока мы торгуем, смысла нет никакого. Чё, куда пойдем? Наверное, к химику. Химия сейчас имеет большую важность. Так, вот это, разумеется, не продаем. Короче, поступим проще, да? И вот это вот все нам придется продать.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not
Доктор
on the
Сон.
side, sir.
Could use some supplies, actually.
Да
I
у
suppose
тебя
I
есть,
could spare
доктор
some
Сон.
packs.
Правда, у тебя вид такой, доктор Сон, как будто тебе самому в сон, да?
The Brotherhood of Steel is, they're, still around in the Commonwealth.
Gotta pick me up if you're feeling glum.
I've got a few
Правда?
minutes to
У
browse.
тебя есть?
Gems for a balanced lifestyle.
Нам надо все. Так, Аддикол, Баф, Чувентмент, ты психа.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cans.
Парашют в центре, да? Все магазины рядом. Все, что хочешь, можно купить. Можно даже устроить тебе такое развлечение, как
I suppose we can
шопинг.
do business.
Да, в данном
I'll take a
случае
look. Sure.
шопинг
Everything you
построен
need.
на крови или машинном масле, если синт убить. Так, плазменная граната. Нагрудник обитателя пустоши тебе уже не нужен. Пожалуй, мы купим. Нет, не нужны. Пару пакетов крови мы купили, больше не надо. Шпильки. Бутылки. Клей всегда. Удобрения, само собой. Опять же растворитель. Клей. Так, и боеприпасы. Картриджи брать смысла нет. А вот 308, дробовик и 45, конечно же, есть. Так, потрошитель ранящий, конечно же, оставим.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Не сиделось.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Everything hand-tooled.
Вот теперь удобно сидится. Так, большой мальчик, верно, пока покупать не будем. Да, потрошитель тоже, наверное, оставим. И увечащий автомат оставим. Ай! Нет, увечащий автомат пока оставим. Новый карабин. Яростный силовик оставим, наверное, тоже оставим.
Made a drink. Nuka-Cola. Remember, swatters will win you the game. The game of beating people up.
Какую золотую дождь не желаешь?
Let's see what you have.
Feel that heft. Hmm?
Зачем давать Nuka-Cola? Пусть посидит. Пожалуй, твою легендарную штуку купим. Надо же постепенно выкупать коллекционные вещи. Реагентку, наверное, дадим этой, блять, Пайпер.
probably nothing. But some guy came into town, said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
Теперь к тебе.
Here for new clothes?
Let's see what you have.
Try this one on.
Так, опять 3 случая звука. Так, бывает, как там брать? Я уже что-то забыл к вечеру. Теперь эта команда будет преследовать меня всегда. ПКС. ПКС. Вот не то. Вот теперь такой.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking sin.
Flank, rib, or
Да
sirloin. They're all
ладно, в этом
good, so,
городе фрикин
make up your
синтов
mind.
гораздо больше, чем в других.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Ramen's fresh. Everything else, you're on your own.
Точно, это не к тебе. Так, всю еду, которая может использоваться в бою, мы не купим.
Mentats, buff out, stim packs, jet, everything you even yell.
Hey, you're that
Почему
vault
не
dweller.
работает модный
From the
торговец?
paper.
Они должны быть тут внутри. Может, сработал уже. А то придется его перезапускать.
The Brotherhood of Steel, they're still around in the Commonwealth. I mean,
Нет,
I
не
guess there was a
работает.
sort of fight
The finest liquor moonshiners can brew right here.
or whatever.
Sure. Let's take a look.
That's what I like to hear.
Not me, just some other people who were totally different. Were wondering if maybe they were looking for something specific. That makes sense, right? I mean, they like technology and their gadgets and stuff. So I guess they were seen coming out of it all right. So maybe now they'll, you know, leave. They got what they came for. Don't need anything else. I don't know. Just a thought.
Почему-то мод не пашет. Так, кстати. Забирай все, чем мы не доторговали.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they? Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me,
Столица
myself,
самого
and
большого
I.
бомжатника. Так, что мы оставляем здесь? Взрывной, защитный, ранящий, электрический меч. Ясно. Капитателя. Так, помощь. Бабыч. Грустная. Зачем я скинул эти патроны? Так, все, теперь сделаем.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Загрузиться.
Hey, what you got for me?
Что с тобой?
Looking for something specific?
Потихоньку будем тебя одевать. Что у нас тут лежит? Взрывной, зарядный, защитных силовых кастета 2. Яростный кастет, яростный силовой кастет. Так, все, пусть это лежит. Так, готовим жрат. Ой, химию. Жрат не надо, химию. Так, препарат. Вот так это не хватает. Нужны видовые. Так, еще. Помешать полечиться от радиации.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Да, смотри, смотри.
Patch me up, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
И там смотри. Здесь
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up. All done. Any other complaints?
Нет, нет, абсолютно.
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Right.
Well, look. Diamond City.
Я помню эту команду. Так, спать. 8 часов. Б2 занимается ночными операциями. Ну, во многих случаях это опасно. Так, сколько воды? Ну, это вот. Большая мензурка наполняется водой. Не наполняется. Немножко еще, наверное, воды надо.
Hey,
Ну что,
come on.
Пайпер, пошли.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Завсегда предложим. Уж кто, Б2-то, чтоб не предложила помощь. Да вы что? Он даже денег не дает много за это. Б2 пионер. Всему содружеству пример. что нужно сделать? Поговорить надо с доктором Амари.
Here's the thing. I sort of,
Он был один такой крутой. Да, так что так. Остальное так себе.
We've seen better days, hasn't it?
Ну, все. Да, все. не все. Амаль. Так, здесь у нас
Don't worry.
товары есть.
I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Let's see what you got.
A gun for every occasion.
Так, пушку мы у тебя купили, да? И одежду мы у тебя все купили. Но, пожалуй, защитный баллон еще разок надо купить тоже.
Cleo,
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Так, защитное волокно мы у тебя возьмем, конечно же. Чё? Пожрать хочешь, что ли? А кто там, между прочим, полчаса назад ел? И неплохо так ел. Да? Не считается? Это была только разминка? Ты так считаешь? Ну, сейчас. Заодно и чаю себе
If you hit
накрывать.
upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
I'll take a look, sure.
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of them. Good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Почему просто Сталин не лезет в маргинал? Потому что у них точно нет никаких технологий. Хотя технологию приготовления винта, наверное, стоило бы отнять.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
На диванчике лежим, да? Ну, пойдем-ка, Мария. Так, надо убрать.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right? What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Вот, это все, что удалось извлечь.
What I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong
Какой-нибудь
for a
способ
single mind.
обойти защиту точно есть.
What if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel.
Два процессора уж как договорятся между собой. Процессор института и процессор института Содружества, не путай. Оба. Институт Содружества был просто до института.
All right. Let's get started.
Так
Just
что
sit
тут
down
буду
over
вас
there
совершенно спокойно.
and keep your fingers crossed.
Согласование протоколов пройдет спокойно. знать, Амари, что мозгов тут нет, только процессоры.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Кто-то считает, что жрать ему мало дали.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Ну что, папа побуянил. Можно идти дальше. Здесь у нас уже ребенок, семья, благодать.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those?
Come on, you're great with her. You don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Чего ты там мяучишь? Я ж тебе дал еще порцию. Чуть тебе еще надо проглот.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Иди сюда, наелся.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs, and you weren't there to help them.
Молодец. Все, доволен жизнью? Наелся, погладили. Что еще надо? Келлог вон мстит за свою семью. Да. Теперь Келлог договаривается о работе по убийству. Да. Келлог же у нас плохой парень. Возьмет и кому-нибудь статуэтку подбросит.
Is that right? If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself? That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Да.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate.
System off.
Все.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
Уже теплее, уже
there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I'll try to locate another memory as quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all.
Мне надо чай заварить.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Понятно. Ребенка сперли, папу убили. B2 обнаружила невыполненную задачу. B2 активировалась.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided.
О, мы не туда прошли. На другом направлении.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but...
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Блин, никогда такого не было. Ладно, вернемся.
Kellogg. It's okay.
Доработала.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Просто скотина.
Wow.
Бросил родную
Some heads are
обитель,
gonna
да?
roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the
Там
top
всё написано.
bioscience boys?
Ничего не написано.
Damn. So,
Всё врет.
I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Ты не Шон, ты Шаун.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Хороший, вот хороший. Институт плохой, да?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to
Еще
the Institute.
дерешься
Because
опять,
there
да?
is no entrance.
Ты не обнаглел?
Let me pull you out of
Зараз
there.
пожрал.
As soon as you're ready.
Лежишь на своей подушке. Еще дерешься.
Nice being on the move again. Fewer paper cuts than back home.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you
Никаких
feel?
побочных эффектов. Два процессора одной организации договорятся между собой. Можно сказать, одной.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Ничего страшного.
That's why he's there.
To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Ну, Верджила в светящемся море, то мы еще не скоро.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Да, ты можешь вернуться в Diamond City. Тебя мы с собой возьмем.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there.
Если захочешь.
You know where to find me.
Ну, тут пишешь. Что еще не хватает котов?
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us.
Если у тебя
We should
кошки,
head back
говори.
to the office next chance we get.
О, уже кто-то тащится. Так, ну все. Разыскать Верджила нам не надо.
Repeating. Talent and dance on frequency 95.
Yep.
All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge police station immediately for reassignment.
Видим в Кембридж Полис Стейшн, чё? Так, что нам надо? Наверное, пора фанатика оружия, либо продолжать дороги. Ну, наверное, нужен фанатик оружия. Ну, нужен третий фанатик оружия. Так, и вот с этими двумя парнями поторговать, конечно.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Но у этих парней есть много чего хорошего. Правда, товаров на продажу уже немного.
It's my favorite person.
Надо
Got some
боеприпасы
premium shit here.
остались.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You're gonna love this. Trust me.
А так все продали. Так, все. Поел, попил и снова в путь. Брать посуду не забудь, а? Отправимся на прилад. Надо заработать билет на такси, по идее.
Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford. He can hook you up with cams. Irma at the memory den. She...
Так, что, пора выпустить Кракена, да? То есть братство старое. Да где-то рвануло.
All roots and rumors lead to Bunker Hill.
Мусорщик уже разбирает робот. Жаль, что сцена не доделана до конца. Было бы желательно, чтобы мусорщик появился. Ты увидел его возле робота через некоторое время, чтобы не было ни мусорщика, ни робота. Тогда бы эта сцена была окончательно доделанной.
Guess we scared him off. Normal for other journalists.
Не было так. Вот и братство.
Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding
That's
this
one way
site.
to keep out
Suppose that
uninvited
means we
guests.
missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Так, ну что, сохранимся на всякий случай. Мало ли какие скрипты не сработают.
Paladin Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Как-то спешать, ну как-то. Тебя же еще убить надо будет.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Understood.
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: 'Honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Yeah, can't wait to get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going.
Организация, кроме института. Наверное.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
You two can't be that naive. That thing, it's just gonna escalate everything. You can't honestly believe it will stem the bloodshed.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Запайпер у нас пацифистка.
I'm just gonna hang on to my notebook.
The minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Местные жители не пострадают, потому что их нет.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never
Точнее, их настолько мало, что идентифицировать не проблема.
They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. It's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Чтобы отрендерить все во время полета. Кстати, нужно не меньше 8 гигабайтной видеокарты, а лучше круче больше. Так, тут стрелять не будем. Роботы обидятся, да?
far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Лишь бы Пайпер не шлепнулась. Хотя ее можно оставить. А то возмущаться будет.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me. Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to
You are to
lighten
remain
up.
on the Pridwin
Or,
and await
you
further
know,
instructions.
you
Very
need
good, sir.
anything proofread.
Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Ты чё пялишься, да? Сиськи хорошие, попа тоже.
Looks to be
Внешность может
deceiving.
быть
Which is precisely
обманчива.
why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports.
Диверсант всё-таки.
He seems to think you'll make a fine
Высокого
addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an
Они
endorsement
пехотное
like that to
мясо.
grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
You lost. Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
Ну, Без пусть слушает речь.
The road behind has been long
Давай сходим за
and fraught
чайком.
with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Так, ну чё, речь толкнули. Чего еще надо-то, а? Ну чего тебе еще надо, начальник?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To
О,
start making a
ответственность за судьбу
difference.
планеты.
And from what
А
I've read in
Б2
Dance's
возьмет
reports,
ответственность.
you've already
Например,
begun
то
that.
же самое, что козла в
Seeing as he's
огород
one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better
Точнее,
recommendation.
козу.
Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
У тебя там есть.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Водичка, водичка нам нужна. Зачем тратить свою воду? Ну, можно потратить твою. Так, что там дальше? Поговорим с Данцем.
Congratulations on the promotion. Sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on, Knight. I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of lions and his foolish ways. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Либо личным обогащением, либо продвижением организации.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Да не, у нас и Пайпер справится.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Вот и будь в столовой. Нас без тебя много.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a fire.
Так, господа прокторы.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily medical record.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be split. As you patrol the... I'm authorized to... And if you wish to be assigned, in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Volt-Tek's screening process have caught this already?
Volt-Tek's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Бесполезно. B2 не болеет.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Ой, без проблем. Вот
No
что может
problem
делать B2
whatsoever.
без проблем,
Excellent.
это стрелять.
You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of the Brotherhood across the Commonwealth. What's our next move?
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the
Proctor
mind
Ingram?
scat
So,
off my
the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire,
Ну что
you
ты.
come see me.
B2 с такими вещами сама справится.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Встретились, ну и наконец-то самый главный человек на судне.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Главнее складского прапорщика в армии нет никого.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Can I help you with anything?
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
У тебя есть? Дробящий миниган. Командос, шлем командос. Броньки. Да, оптоволокно защитное есть. Боеприпасы. Боеприпасы у нас море. Так, все, со всеми поговорили. Теперь можно что? Ну? 7:48 вечера, да? Придется идти в бой сейчас.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Нужна ночная операция. Понятное дело. А, стоп, а почему бы ее не переодели в броню? Зря, что ли, нам броню. Пусть оденем.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Hey.
Point the way.
Of course.
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
that. Now split the difference. There. Not that. You want to do it? No, no.
Да, учение. Ну ладно, поговорим с хитрым капитаном, старейшиной, который чужака просто за смерть на самом деле хочет послать.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prequin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Keeping nukes out of the hands of super mutants? Oh, we'll do our best, all right.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Сейчас. Против толпы легендарных супермутов на винтокрыле. Я пробовал. Из 3 миссий 2 смерти. Так что лучше.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research.
Babysitting field spies. Suspicious.
It's guard duty. Why?
All
What'd
the
you get?
touches I
Vanguard.
expect.
You're kidding.
Moving out end of next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super mutants for you.
Lucky bastard.
Remember your 3 C's. Radio, rock, center mass. Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one. Outstanding.
If you run anything sensible, shoot to kill.
Так что лучше пешочком. По одному винтокрылу несколько мощных супермутантов такой залп могут дать. Блин, мне первый раз мало не показалось ни хрена.
Any chance we can... What was that? Hey, something's out there.
Так что пешком и только пешком. Да ну так надежнее.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh? This race is really heating up. It's a great night out at the track. Hey, boys.
Мужик, которого выкинули из окна. Вместе с чемоданом телевизора. кажется, было какое-то мясо. Мне кажется, или было? Вот так угодились. Но нам пригодится.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all the work.
Need something?
Опять трещалка. Пыталась. Да? Так, робот убрать.
Doesn't seem like a great place to linger.
Понимать не развлечься.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Один. Один. Ну,
Hey, something's out there.
Какие крепкие парни, а?
I kissed the man who invented stems.
И вот таких вот предлагается расстреливать с винтокрыла. И увидим. Так, фонтанчика. Теперь зарядимся. Так, нужно принять ягодные, психобар, так, мелкого сюда. Они все видимо себя собрали.
You know what this place could use? A boss. Так, первый срок. Ну тут тоже на химику. How do you find anything in here?
Никак. Серьезно, потому что, ребятки.
Yes. Hell yeah.
I guess this place doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of foot traffic. You sure manage to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
Ну да, ну да.
It usually finds me.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. Kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then the induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam. Took me a couple more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. Getting in trouble. I mean, you wanna not for praise.
Right.
I just...
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
Oh, thanks, Blue. That's awfully sweet. And unexpected of you. So, you wanna get out of here?
Ну вот, начало положено. Да, мясо тут пришлось наложить. Ну а куда деваться?
Word came down that the army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor.
Так, ну что, здесь сейчас грибы.
Can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
хорошо порасходовали. Так, все, надо убрать. Да поехали. И мы поехали.
No green stuff here. Gonna find you soon, human. I hear something. There you come on, human. I'll wait for you. Ha! Hide from that!
All in one piece.
Готовченько.
This is no game, human. What? Scared already? You're here. Here. Stop hiding!
Вот так. Такое вот количество гранат лазерных. И парню пофиг.
Come out, wherever you are! You have to come out sooner or later.
Не беру ту гранату.
I can smell you out there.
Вот так вот. Да, стена впечатляет. Веселая такая стена. Ну, кого-то все-таки убила. Ну ничего.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Блин, таких мешков.
Handy, a feather duster, and say what, 100 years, and this place would be right as rain.
That's it.
Ну вот, собственно говоря, ближе к 80-му уровню. Да, 75-й. Прославленный двухзарядный взрывной пистолет-пулемет уже не очень работает. Который называется «Жми и молись». В руках, собственно говоря, то же самое. Так смело спрыгнула смерть. Или валялся один боеприпас внизу. Не помню. Ну, хоть две осколочные. Ну, не все.
Paladin dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Dismiss it, так dismiss. И мы пойдем. Благо дело сделано. Это уж точно B2 понравится всем. Сейчас скорейший ребят. Хотя так им понравилось. Просто они из скромности молчат. Да, это любимый супермутантский интерьер. Ты права.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Someone's not
you should
interested
head back
in
to the
visitors.
Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess.
Мы возвращаемся на Prydwen.
Keep hoarding that garbage. You're going to slow us down.
What's that for?
Бардак на игре знатный. Никто не желает супермутантятинки купить. Нас тут много. Центнеров 20. 15. Ладно, сбавим немножко. Нет, 20. Каждый супермут больше центнеров несет. Броня пусть стоит. Когда-нибудь она превратится в X01. Ты же был позади. Как же ты оказался впереди-то, а? Браток.
There's a wealth of technology. Just
we got some fine bots in this race. Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh? It's neck and neck. Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh? This race is really heating up.
Всю броню на Пайпер разбили к чертям. Да ладно, это мы отремонтируем. Я думаю, трюковую обувку на пайпе тоже надо одеть, чтобы она, падая с высоты, не разбивалась.
Heads up. Wait there.
Так, ты здесь погуляй. А то начнешь обижаться разговором с Мэксом.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team, according to our scribes. The reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Да. Импотент, что ли? Вообще спать пора. Надо взять. Надо взять и спать.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon, and for the Brotherhood.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Let me see what you have.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Это берите, так что... Ладно, пока этих хватит.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
Задание, да?
proximity sensor's green.
Hold up, Knight.
Getting a 3-second
Let me
ping
make
down.
one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now, ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first.
The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
They knew the risks.
They did. But we honor them. Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their effects. Report to me with your results. Is that understood?
Where should I begin?
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsars that put out a short-range homing beacon. Acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
Можно и так. Сары молчать. Кот, привет.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive. Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Ну, застали B2.
Hey, moving out.
Позе с Келсом. Ну, ничего не поделаешь. Так получилось. Так, где билет на таксо? Мы его заработали. Пора, пожалуй, и домой. А потом будем искать разведгруппу старательно. Да, Пайпер?
Heads up.
Shoot. Don't mind the clutter.
Нам тоже это нравится. Не бегать через все пустоши. Так, надо домой.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight.
Так.
Let's do
Я
this.
куда-то
Prepare for landing.
притащила.
Touchdown could be a little rough.
Не мог возле библиотеки. Ну, расход боеприпасов был не детский, но, по крайней мере, билетики на такси мы заработали. В следующий раз пойдем искать пропавшую разведгруппу. Так, пора, наверное, испытать ледяной пистолет времен. Интересно, как он будет действовать на серьезных супермотах. Ну и все. Мы пришли домой, да? Итак, что мы насобирали? Нож, высокоточный охотничий, леденящий охотничий, неутомимый штурмовой, стремительный дробаш и свинцовый стояк. А брони побольше. Гибельная, зажигательная. Криогенка. Это другая криогенка, да. Острая, охотничья. И ядерная. Ничего интересного. Так, помощь. Крышек. Ламу. Боеприпасов. 5-миллиметровых, однако изрядно. Впрочем, они кончаются очень быстро. Ну и все, на этом будем заканчивать. Всем так что пока.